fears for our lives and says that those who can should go to Abyssinia.
Abyssinia?
It's ruled by a Christian king, a kind man, who might allow us to live there. And I've been asked to lead the group, and I'll need some strong men to help me. Go, Malek. We'll be fine. We better keep going. We've got a lot of ground to cover before they find out we're gone.
They could be in Abyssinia by now!
Tell Khalid to take some men and go after them. They must be brought back and punished, so all will know that rebellion will not be tolerated in Mecca.
Here lies my most precious necklace. It is yours. Now bless me for my generosity. Well, excellent work.
I understand you know the Abyssinian king.
I do. Quite well, as a matter of fact.
Good. This is for him.
Oh.
You'll get your share, if you can convince him to turn the Muslims over to us.
If anyone can do it, it is I.
Ah, it's good to see you again, Amr.
All these gifts are for you.
Your generosity is overwhelming.
You deserve much more.
I understand you are concerned about these few who have emigrated from your city.
Rebels, sir. They stirred up trouble in our city, and they will do the same in yours. Let us do the favor of taking them from you.
They seem peaceable enough to me.
They have created a new religion which means to destroy all others.
How do you answer?
Dear King,
Bow to the king!
we bow to no man, sir, only to our God.
You see, dear king, anarchy already.
I let it pass. I'm more concerned about their attitude before God than before me. Continue.
Not very long ago, dear King, we were people living in ignorance. Then God sent us a prophet. He called us to worship one God and to always tell the truth. He asked us to love and care for our parents, to help our neighbors, and give to the needy. He taught us that our time here is brief and that everything around us is a trust from God. The earth, our bodies. We must take care of them, and we will stand before God in a coming day and answer for our deeds.
What they teach, Amr, is the gospel of Jesus.
No, dear king. They do not respect your religion. They say that Jesus is not the Son of God, but merely a man.
Of Jesus, we say what our prophet said to us, that he is the servant of God, his messenger, his word, and his spirit which he cast upon Mary, the Blessed Virgin.
What we believe and what you believe are like these two beams of light, separate yet coming from the same source. I would not give you up for a mountain of gold. You may live here as long as you like. As for you, Amr, take your gifts and return to Mecca.
A couple of rich pilgrims thought that they could outgamble Abu Lahab. Won everything they had. It wasn't you two I beat, was it?
Abu Jahal's nephew, Umar ibn al-Khattab, has joined the Muslims.
Umar? Umar the Great? The mighty Umar?
Yes, Omar, yes!
No, not Umar.
Seems he heard the Quran. The beauty of it cleansed his heart, he said.
I know just what to do. Hear me, O ye gods! We can't do anything to stop the Muslims. Maybe you can help.
Oh, shut up, you drunken fool.
Strike them with the plague.
Would you please? That's it. You solved it.
I did?
We'll treat them like outcasts. Cut them off from everything.
Great. Then they'll leave here and spread their lies throughout all of Arabia.
We won't let them go anywhere. We'll keep them right here and watch them starve.
Starve? How?
We will sign an agreement and hang it in the Kaaba. It will say that no one shall sell or buy anything from Muhammad's followers or those who protect him. No one shall marry them. No one shall assist them in any way. They will be as outcasts to all of Mecca until Muhammad sees the error of his ways.
Thank you, Mohammed.
The Muslims were cut off. Most were afraid to stay in their own homes. In order to survive, they fled to a nearby hill.
Thank you.
I'm sorry there couldn't be more.
I'm still hungry, Mama. I know, darling, I know.
Papa, can't we go find Malik in Abyssinia?
They won't let us go, my son.
Do you think Malik knows what's happening to us?
I sent a message, but I don't know, Hadi. You can't leave now, Malik. Not alone.
I can't stay here while my family suffers.
That's all there is, Ammar. The Prophet's wife Khadijah has sold everything she has for these few provisions. Still, it won't last for long.
Who would have thought this would go on for 3 years?
You're a weak messenger of God. I know Islam teaches patience and perseverance, but you can't keep giving up your food for others. What is it?
Tell Muhammad I will deliver his message to Quraysh.
You are not well.
I'm well enough.
I'm sorry to see you're not feeling well, Abu Talib.
I doubt that. If I die, the rule of this council falls to you. Then it would be easier to deal with Muhammad, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Well then, what I have to say may please you. Muhammad has revealed something to me. If it is false, he is yours to do with as you please. If it is true, you will end your boycott on him and all Muslims.
What is it?
It is this. The boycott pact you signed and hung in the Kaaba has been eaten by insects. Except for the following words. In the name of God.
Mother.
Just in time to go home.
It was a better time. A little season of peace.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
Thank you, Jalila. Malik?
Jalila, come quickly. The Prophet's wife is sick.
Khadija? Oh no.
Go, Jalila.
She's gone.
25 years they shared. She was the mother of his children. The first believer. His friend.
We called this time the Year of Sadness, because Abu Talib was dying too.
Come near, Muhammad. Quraysh asks one thing before I die. That I will get your word to leave their religion alone.
We will not attack or preach against you, if you agree not to preach against us.
Then the Prophet, peace and blessing upon him, said, I will.
Did you hear? It's over!
Then quickly added, all I ask is one word of assurance from you. And if you give it, all of Arabia and Persia will be yours.
Speak then!
Witness with me that there is one God, and deny all the others.
Oh, nephew. I knew when they brought you to me as a boy that you were something special. And you are. You are.
My day has finally arrived. I am now your leader.
Yes. Well, in name at least.
What?
Call yourself king if you want. But don't ever get in my way. Good. Now let's solve problem number 1, shall we?
The Muslims.
No. Muhammad.
I can't stand to see them praying and walking around so free.
Peace, Abu Jahal. Where swords have failed us, words shall cut deep.
Ah, our poets!
They're turning the people against Muhammad as we speak. Even Abu Lahab is doing well.
Beware, friends from afar. My nephew over there has revolution in his heart.
Revolution?
He says he's a prophet. But what he really wants is to make himself king over us all. Make him suffer.
When Muhammad says our ways are wicked, when he says our gods are nothing more than silent stone,
He's not only attacking you,
he's attacking your fathers. He's saying they were wicked and stupid. Shall we endure such dishonor?
Won't be long before the beatings begin.
Now there's no Abu Talib to protect us. And nowhere to go.
Bilal, right?
Yes, do I?
I'm Bara. I came last year with 12 others to hear the Prophet.
Ah, from Yathrib, yes!
We follow Islam now, with all our hearts.
You hear that? 12 believers in Yathrib.
No, hundreds. The Prophet must come to Yathrib. We need...
We can't talk now. The messenger of God will meet you on the hill at Al-Aqaba tonight.
Messenger of God, please, say you'll come to Yathrib. Our city is filled with bloodshed, brother fighting brother. Only you and your message can bring peace. Say you'll come. If you do, we promise to protect and defend you.
God has opened a door, O messenger of God.
The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, accepted. And he instructed all of us to leave for Yathrib.
I'm too scared to leave at night.
The messenger of God doesn't want anyone to know we're leaving.
Why couldn't we leave with everyone else?
Shh. We couldn't all leave at the same time. It'd be too dangerous.
It's time.
Have all gone, but Muhammad stayed to protect those who were left behind. Now, it's time for us to decide what to do with Muhammad.
Throw him in prison.
No, exile the man.
yes, yes. Take him to the edge of the desert and drop him off.
Let him go. He's out of Mecca. Isn't that what we've wanted?
Not if he's going to build an empire in Yathrib.
Well, what if we
Kill him.
Huh?
But whoever kills him will be attacked by Muhammad's clan and others. Who will be the one?
Who said it must be just one? take one strong man from each clan and kill him together. That way the blood of Muhammad will be on everyone's hands. Then there can be no revenge.
Great idea.
Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, knew of their plot. And on that night he asked his cousin Ali, God's blessings be upon him, to sleep in the Prophet's bed, knowing no harm would come to him.
He's there. When do we go in? We don't. We wait until he leaves the house for his morning prayers. Then...
As the night drew on, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, prayed. And one by one, the assassins fell asleep.
Went to Abu Bakr, and together they left Mecca and hid in a nearby mountain cave.
Are you all waiting here for Muhammad? I passed him hours ago on his way out of town.
That's impossible! Where is he? 100 camels to the man who finds him! Go!
This way.
Into the mountains? Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. In a few hours, your 100 camels will be mine.
Is he in there? I don't see any footprints.
Oh, he's in there.
There's no way he could have gotten in here without breaking up this web or this nest! You fool!
Later that night, before leaving for Yathrib, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, looked down on Mecca. It was a city filled with memories for him, where his children were born, where his wife had died. He said, "Of all God's earth, thou art the dearest place unto me, and the nearest unto God. And had not my people driven me out, I would not have left thee."
No man can survive this long in the desert.
Maybe the reports are wrong. Maybe he was caught after all.
He wasn't captured. And he will be here.
He is coming! The prophet is coming!
For the first time, we were able to worship without fear. The days were long and filled with hard work. But oh, we were happy.
Now be good, Huda. Mind your teacher. Come on, Hadi.
I'm gonna stay here and help Papa and Malik build the mosque.
After your lesson. The prophet says you must learn to read.
Oh. Hi, Papa. Hey, Papa. I'm gonna stay here and help.
Lessons first.
Oh. And bestow plenty upon its people.
Incredible.
Can I go to the mosque now?
You may, Hadi.
And
Bestow.
oh, bestow plenty.
For my children's teacher. It's beautiful.
Messenger of God, let me carry that. You're the prophet.
It's time for you to take a rest. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, taught us that all Muslims were brothers and sisters, one community standing shoulder to shoulder in prayer. And he wrote a document declaring all people in Yathrib would live as equals, in peace, regardless of race or religion.
What is it?
He's calling us to prayer.
Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Mama, are we the happiest people who ever lived?